Hey YouTube reefers, it's that reefer pinup girl. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a few of my favorite things to use in my nano tank. So the first thing I wanted to tell you about is my favorite method for cleaning glass. I've noticed a lot of you guys have been asking on the forums what's the best way, and my personal favorite for the Nano is the Flipper Nano. So this one's just got two magnets and it'll just clip onto your glass like this. One side's got a blade and it's really good for getting that stubborn and tough algae off the glass, like coralline algae. And the other side, you just flip it like this. And this side has got like a soft pad. It's a larger surface area, so it's just good for general cleaning of the glass. So there's lots of glues on the market. My personal favorite is the Ecotech Coral Glue. I find this one really good. It's a really thick consistency and dries really quick. It's good for your bigger pieces, so like my hammers and things, but also really good for fries. I found a lot of the other glues on the market can be really runny. They take forever to stick and they get everywhere. But this one here is just, again, really thick and really good for holding, especially a lot of the bigger pieces down. So my third thing today is these Vitalis LPS coral pellets. These ones are really good for a lot of the bigger corals that have physical mouths. Like acans. In this particular tank, I find that my torches and hammers really love these pellets. They grab them in their like web and suck them all down and eat them. And they come out and look really happy the next day. So the next one I'm going to be telling you about is the Reef Revolution Coral Feast Polyp Food. This one's really good for all of the small corals. Also the big ones, they all like it, but especially in this particular tank, my gonnies who can't eat those physical large pellets really love this. Now this is quite similar to sort of that reef roids, except the particles in this one are a lot bigger, so you can physically see them floating around and you can physically see the corals grabbing a hold of them and eating it. I've been using this one for about a year now and have had really great success. I had one particular gonnie that was really stressed and bleached when we got it and came back to nice and bright and red and happy with long-term use of this one. So if you haven't checked Reef Revolution out, they're a great new Australian brand. I've got another one of his products which I'll show you next. But yeah, definitely check him out. He's creating some really awesome things at the moment. So the next product that I wanted to show you guys is the Reef Revolution Amino Blast. This one's an essential amino acid and vitamin blend. And again, they're just a small Australian owned brand who are bringing out some really awesome products. This one is really great for your coloration and growth of corals, and I just dose a couple of drops of this one in the Nano every single day. So if you guys are wondering what I feed my fish, I feed the Ocean Nutrition Formula 1 flakes. It's just a nice flake food, and I find that my fish really love these ones. That's what they look like. I'll just pop them in there for him. I've only got one little fish in the tank at the moment. It's a yellow assessor. He might come out, he's a little bit shy. He's just hiding under the rock here. Oh. So the last one I wanted to show you from the top of the tank today was the Coral Essentials Coral Power Bio Clean. This one basically binds to all the organics and free-floating particles in the water column, and when the skimmer sucks them out, it just makes them a bit easier to suck out. Basically what I do is I'll just turkey baster all of the rocks off and then put a couple of drops of this one in, and then let the skimmer do the rest. So I've just come down to the underside or the machine room of my tank now, and there's a few little bits and pieces I'm going to show you down here before I wrap the video up. The first one being this Arlec power board. These are quite affordable. They're from Bunnings and they have got physical switches on them, so you can use them just as a normal power board, but they also run as a Wi-Fi power board on an app on the phone. This is the app here. As you can see, I've got quite a few power boards set up, and they are mostly all underneath the bigger tank, which comes in really handy because I've actually got all my power boards hidden behind a piece of plywood in there, and I don't have to physically go down there and switch things on and off. I can just do it on the app, which comes in real handy when I'm doing especially like water changes or things like that. So I'll just show you in the app. If you click on one of the power boards, you've got a master on and off switch, so you can turn the whole power board on and off, and then you've got individual switches for each of the things. At the moment I've got my auto top off and chiller just turned off while I'm doing the video, so it's not making a bunch of noise, but that's what it looks like when it's turned off. And you can also set up timers for each of the switches, so if you wanted those things to come on for at a particular time and turn off for a particular time, great for things like algae reactors, you can also set those up there. The other thing that I wanted to show you is what I am dosing at the moment down here. So at the moment I'm using the Brightwell Aquatics Nano code A and B. Brightwell Aquatics was a really big brand back reef keeping about 10 years ago, and was what Tim started all of his tanks off on. So we just decided to go right back to the basics, give them a go again and see how we liked them. And so far they've been doing really, really awesome. Brightwell's is really big over in the States, not as big over in Australia here, but we're just doing a quick little review, so I will let you guys know how those are going in another video. But so far really liking them. I've also got the magnesium one here, but I'm not using that a whole lot. My tank doesn't use a whole lot of magnesium. And also I'm using the No Pox from Red Sea, but that one's coming in a whole new video that I've already filmed. I'm just waiting for a little microphone to show up so that I can record some audio over the top of things. But yeah, other than that, this is the underside of my tank, and these are my top favorite things to use in the Nano tank. If you guys like this video today, please leave me a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know in the comments any suggestions of anything you would like to see me do in the future. I just want to say real quickly, thank you guys so much for showing all support and love. I really, really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!